Hello guys and welcome back. So unfortunately, due to some disconnect issues, we are going to have to pause the Firebat versus Savjs game again. We are going to instead move on ahead to the semifinals, so a little bit of a bracket change here and there. We have Xixo versus Tides, who beat Hyped in the quarterfinals. So we're going to see that match instead. And this is actually the semifinals, which is quite interesting because the winner will move on to the grand finals and secure at least $1,500 in the prize pool, and the loser will actually go in third/fourth place with a $500 prize.
Well,
man, I actually really hope that Xixo would bring Shaman instead, because it's one of the decks that he actually won the qualifiers with. So yeah, I'm actually pretty sad that he didn't do it.
Yeah, and Xixo is opening with Warlock. I think Xixo's keep his Warlock secret the whole tournament, right? So now the gig is up, we see it's Zoo, but I don't think Tides of Time knows, because it hasn't
I
been
don't
shown.
think so. Well, Xixo hasn't really played the Warlock deck just yet, right? But at the same time, it's Xixo. He got 3 legends with Zoo, so I would expect it is Zoo, no matter what.
I think Tides of Time does as well. Snake Trap here we see. Snake Trap is very... Tides of Time has a bad opening hand, but Snake Trap is pretty good against Zoo. Because, Zoo mostly is targeting your minions and trying to maintain board control, so it's also annoying to get Snake Trapped.
So I think Tides right now thinks that Snake Trap will be a bit too obvious, right? Especially if you, just drop it like that. You're just basically going to pass your turn, so... I do like the Loot Hoarder that's being dropped here instead.
Yeah, well, if Tides of Time used Snake Trap, Xixo would have gone face to test the trap first and would have realized it's Snake Trap,
Right, of course. You're not really trading and just, spawning 3 1/1s for your opponent, right?
Exactly.
Oh, Silverbat Patriarch, is that a good card?
No. It actually does tank this board, but ultimately it's still not doing enough. Wow.
I mean, it's not that bad later on, right? It's kind of like Arcane Explosion plus Holy Light for 4 yourself, right? Kind of? Not really? I kind of like...
Tides is going for the Animal Companion. I mean, there's so many ways where it can go wrong because of Direwolf Alpha or Argus, where they just trade better on your Solarback.
Alright, so Xixo is going to drop the 2 drops instead. Implosion not really getting the full effect, so it's going to hold on to it. And we see Tides immediately reaches for the Owl, doesn't want to deal with the egg.
Wow, Tides actually has Cult Master in this deck.
Oh, it's pretty good Snake Trap, I have to say.
Uh-huh. Oh, so maybe Tides of Time's Hunter is more based on, it's really based on Snake Trap, right? Because you have Dark Cultist. I think he's using Knife Juggler and Unleash as well. So it's almost like this, 1/1 engine kind of deck. A lot of ways to snowball 1/1s.
It's kind of reminds me of the Paladin deck, right? I mean, Snake Trap is your new muster for battle, and then you have Cult Master.
Yeah, exactly. And then Knife Juggler as well. It's also a combo.
Right. So Tides is going to play Silverback here and a Loot Hoarder. And is this Power Warming going to do some work? Not really.
Let's see what happens with this implosion here.
Oh my god! Dude! Implosion! This tournament Implosion has been so good. It's just a deal 4, spawn 4.
Every time I see Implosion being played, it seems like 4... It's always 4 for some reason.
Wait, I think it's higher percentage to be 4?
I don't know. I don't think so, but I guess it's just random stuff I've noticed, in my experience, but...
Wait, because when it's 2 and 3, you go okay, whatever, right? And then 4 is the one you remember, so you go yep.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Implosion doesn't actually have that big of a range. It's not like Crackle, where it's 25% to roll top. You have a fairly good chance of rolling 4. It's 33%, so... And even 3 is not too bad.
I don't know, Implosion is so weird. Because when I first looked at the card, I go okay, isn't it better to if it's inverse, you get what I mean? If it deals 4 damage, you spawn 2 imps. If it deals 2 damage, you spawn 4 imps. Wouldn't that be a better card?
That's interesting.
You
Maybe,
get what I mean?
yeah, it's it might be more balanced overall, right, with the effect, but like I don't know. It's a weird discussion for sure, and it's kind of weird the wording on the card, right? If you deal two, like how are you gonna write the card?
Yeah. It would be definitely kind of confusing too.
Yeah. It's like deal spawn the inverse amount of imps.
The other thing is also kind of weird, right? Like, why did like the developers decide that 2 to 4 is the one we should make it, right? Wouldn't it just be better like 3 every single time?
I mean, some RNG is probably good. Just depends because there's a lot of RNG. Back for 2.
So, wow, interesting. Besides to keep the egg.
Yeah,
besides the egg instead. And I think that's a bit better against Unleash, right? So
exactly, that's an amazing egg against Unleash, the 1/3. It can absorb 3 hounds, and also it's a card that sticks around after Explosive Trap.
That's right. Now it's actually it's so weird. It's 1 damage off. It's 1 damage off.
Oh, 1 damage. Wow, that's not a good one.
If only he went for it, he would have drawn Doomguard and ended the game next turn. He could have went for the. Oh no! Now he has the Doomguard here, and possibly discard both his Doomguard and his Powerful Woman. That way. So that's good.
Keeps his second Doomguard. That's very good. I'm sure Xixo is just gonna go face here and try to go for lethal next turn. I can't imagine him trying to trade off with Dr. Boom.
No, you're definitely not doing that. I mean, you're kind of treating Dr. Boom like a Sylvanas, where it's just board control for the next turn, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh wow, so Sylvanas is both Tides.
Tides time needs to get something good. Maybe he's gonna Cult Master and see what happens. You can at least draw 2 balls.
The only way is to Cult Master into something like a freezing or something like that.
I don't know what could even happen here, actually.
Well, it's not gonna happen if he's gonna use the bow. That's not gonna work.
You can use Dr. Boom to remove Doomguard and hopefully get lucky in the box. But there's no way, because we know that there's a follow-up Doomguard, so...
But is there a 1-mana creature that actually deals with the Doomguard? A taunt, maybe?
I don't think so.
No. Alright, so there you go. Xixo is going to win the first game on the back of... Wow, that was a fat leper, no. on the back of 2 Doomguards, of course. Yeah, and Xixo must be pretty happy with them. I think the turning point was the 4 damage on the Implosion on the Silverback, because if the Snake Trap actually procced 1 turn ahead, it would have been so different.
Okay, so it looks like we're starting very soon, and we'll see if Tides decides to go a Druid or Mage, but I'm actually thinking it's going to be a coup. Oh, interesting.
Oh, wow.
No coup, and just goes with the Druid, with the slow opening.
And I mean, look at that. Innervate and Shade is a really good opener. It's one of the openers to actually win the game.
I mean, I guess that's a fast opening, but his follow-up is very slow, because now you have a Black Knight and a Force of Nature, so... Yeah, it looks like Success decided what to do. I would assume that he's definitely playing the Flame Imp. His only question here is whether he also coins out the Voidwalker or not, because the Voidwalker kind of just dies for free, but in some other ways it kind of forces him to unstealth. So it looks like he just decides to save the coin, and I think that's the correct decision.
Right, and it's also interesting that you are running Shattered Sun Cleric again, right? I mean, that card seems like it was in and out, and there's only 2 health, it's not that good. Yeah. But I think with the Shattered Sun Cleric, Tides actually has more targets to use the Keeper on too, when he draws it, I guess.
I think a large reason why the Zoo list changed a lot was because of the nerf of Soulfire, because it's really that Zoo has more slots to use now after the Soulfire got taken out of their decks. Oh, so... there is a potential coin Shattered Sun, but there's probably no way that's happening. The Shattered Sun doesn't actually do anything here. A 4/3 here and a 3/2 is the same, right? It just trades off on the Panther. So looks like Xixo, maybe something like double Voidwalker.
And do you trade it for the 3/2?
I think so, because the 3/2 is threatening your Voidwalkers, and this way, after the Shade kills one for free, you can abusive the other one, maybe kill it. Oh wow, Tides is keeping his Shade hidden. I wonder if that's gonna, he's gonna get punished for that.
I guess you. I mean, you can't really get punished by that, right? I feel like it's fine. that's really the only turn you're gonna do. Oh, he's gonna stealth the Shade here.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't take out a Voidwalker and allowed Xixo to play Defender of Argus on 2 targets. So in a way, he was kind of punished by it, but he did grow his Shade as well. So.
Alright, so what do you do here? I mean, you can Shattered Sun and actually trade with the Violent Teacher really, really well, but the Shade is still left alive on the board. And I mean, I'm looking at the Echoing Ooze and the Shattered Sun combo. That feels pretty good, right?
Yeah, it depends if you want to save it here. In my opinion, I think the best move is to Shattered Sun the Voidwalker and then abuse of it as well.
Okay.
And then just leave up the Shade. Yeah, and kill the Violent Teacher for free.
That is actually a pretty good turn, yeah.
But he goes with the move that takes out the Shade. Oh, Black Knight on a 3/5 Voidwalker.
That's one way to do it, you know? That is one way to do it.
Wow, Xixo is not happy about that. It's like,
no
one plays around Black Knight anymore. It's like, it's so rare now, so. Has to create a whole new board from scratch here. He does manage to get some, semblance of board control again, but Tides has a really good hand, has the Ancient of Lore and Force of Nature, so you can either clear here or drop the Ancient of Lore. Another option is just Shredder Hero Power, the 3/1. Looks like that's what he's doing. Save your lore for the draw later and make the stronger move now.
You could even Ancient of Lore to heal up, and I mean, look at your board is pretty good too, right? I mean, I don't see this Shredder going anywhere, so yeah, I feel like you could also use it. Oh, that's a good card,
Implosion. Right? If it rolls for 4, just 4 again.
Wow,
it just totally changes this game because Tides of Time doesn't have access to swipe, and he has a Direwolf Alpha in his hand, so it can propagate through the whole board of 1/1s and kill everything, maybe.
Wow. It just keeps on going force. you know, another way I look at Implosion is like, you summon 4 Elven Archers and they all shoot the same target. Right?
Yeah, exactly. It's like summon X amount of Elven Archers, whereas it's like they all shoot the same target.
Oh my god, okay, well then.
So I think Xixo is going to trade off his board first before Implosion because he's out of space. Looks like you can Darwolf here and take out some. You need to trade out, I guess, 4 minions here before you Implosion because you can get up to 4.
Ooh, killing the Shredder instead here. And it's gonna be a 2/2. It just dies for free, I guess. And now I guess you can actually Implosion the Ancient of Lore after attacking me. Oh, wait, no, he should attack first, right? What he rolls 4 again?
Wait, but 4 and 3 is the same, anyways.
No, because you don't get the extra imp.
Oh yeah, you don't get the extra dude. Yeah, so you should attack first.
Definitely attack first. And it's
the 4 again, and no swipe.
What is this? Oh, this is just so.
This is the power of Implosion combined with Direwolf Alpha. Yeah, it's like the Flame Tongue Totem almost. It's not quite as strong as the Flame Tongue Totem, but then again, Shaman doesn't have Implosion, so this effect is so powerful. Implosion plus Direwolf Alpha. And
I mean, Xixo is still definitely very behind, unless he drops like
Xixo is almost looking like he was in a hopeless scenario, and now he definitely got back in the game. Like 3 turns ago or 2 turns ago, before the Implosions, it was looking like there's no possible way for him to win, and now it's looking pretty good actually. Not great, but still pretty good.
Right. I mean, are you really gonna use Force of Nature to clear 3 1/1s? No, that's not happening.
Yeah.
Are you gonna use a Force of Nature to clear Harvest Golem?
And then now are the Doom Guards coming out because Xixo hasn't drawn them yet, and that increased the chance of Doom Guards coming out.
Oh my god! Through your way to victory!
Okay.
Okay, so what is he thinking now? He's thinking of tapping for like, if only. So unlucky, right?
Because he's in combo range, right? So he wants to think about if he goes all in or kind of plays it safe, right?
Right.
If he wants to play around combo, he has to clear both. Because even if you leave up Keeper, it's still 18 damage to the combo. So he has to think about this very hard. Looking at this, I think it's he Can he play run combo? What do you think? Can he kill everything?
He could, but I think he has to start with. Wait, no, he has to clear everything if he plays on combo, right?
Is that even possible?
I don't. No, I guess it is possible if the Shredder actually puts out something bad, right? Like he could use the Harvest Golem on the Shredder and then Imp on the Shredder, and if it pops out something like 0 attack or like 1 health minion, you could have traded.
Wow, so that's weird. He actually just didn't play run combo, but then didn't go face either. Kind of made like a half, like a compromise in a way.
Yeah, just kind of like a middle ground.
But is there a point in killing Keeper? Because was there something where he could have died to? Like, not
really.
quite the full combo, but, you know, just like 2 Savage Roars? I'm not sure.
What about a single Savage Roar just now? Like 6 + 6 is 12, and then you have like a swipe and then a hero power or something. Yeah, I guess there is a little bit there. Yeah.
Because Xixo lost 4 damage killing the Keeper, which is a huge amount of damage to lose when your opponent's at 5 life, you know? Wow. I wonder if that's gonna cost him a lot, because now Xixo needs to top deck something again. Doomguard wins.
No, 2 damage wins the game. Oh!
Oh!
So, wow, this Doomguard is... Look at that! Look at where it is!
This is 2 games in a row where Xixo just gets Doomguard after a certain amount of turns. Yeah. The chances of it is actually much higher than people think, because once you play your early minions, you increase the amount of, like, you increase your odds of getting Doomguards later on, you know? So it's like, it's always these, like, turns, like, 5 to 10 that all the Doomguards start coming out. It's kind of crazy. So I should probably just not say anything. But yeah, that's actually crazy. Like, we see how strong the Implosion plus Direwolf Alpha combo is. You know, because we actually thought that game looked hopeless for Xixo, right? Especially after the Black Knight on the 3/5 taunt. It looked so bad for him. And then all of a sudden, those 2 top decks, 2 Implosions in a row with the Direwolf Alpha and no swipes, just cleared out everything.
But here, look at this. We have the Tides Zombie Child signature opening again. Oh, wait, whoa. Oh, it's going to be a Knife Juggler instead. Wow.
Oh, that's interesting. He wants to get 2 pings.
Right.
It kind of makes sense. So it looks like the Knife Juggler is going to be contested by the Haunted Creeper here.
Yep.
And
it's definitely going to be killed, right? I mean, do you really hit a Knife Juggler into a Creeper?
Yeah, because of the pings after, I think.
Okay, right. So you have like a better chance to kill it.
To get good pings, right? Because
exactly.
If you just drop your 2 1-drops, you can get weird pings. Okay, so let's see what he gets. It'll be super important if he pings both. Then the Juggler survives.
Oh.
No! Okay.
No. That wasn't what he wanted to see.
No. Bit unfortunate for Tides of Time. He actually had a pretty good chance killing both. Not quite 50%, but, you know, pretty good. Looks like this Juggler is getting taken out, and it's going to be a pretty, bloody fight for board control from here on. Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
The Juggler's alive.
What? What just happened? Wait,
I guess he rallied the Zombie Chow more.
Wait, why?
Because the Zombie Chow can kill his minions for free. Wow, and his move pays off, too.
Oh, wow.
That's
that is really...
That's pretty advanced. Exactly. It's like
really
you always kind of assume that Knife Juggler has taunt, right? But if you look at how the minion combat worked out, he had a whole bunch of 1/2s against the Zombie Chow, which is actually more threatening than 3/1. You know, it's just he dodged the knife basically.
Okay. Well, that is really interesting. I think I learned something there. I mean, it is Xixo playing Zero, right? I mean, every other Zero I would have just went yeah, you did a mistake.
Yeah,
so
exactly. And we did see it paid off huge, because the Knife Juggler the ping was insignificant, and then the Zombie Chow would have been able to take out a whole bunch of minions, whereas Knife Juggler was a 3/1, just take out 1 minion. So.
Well, here, Xixo is going to test for the Mirror Entity first, and he's gonna decide. He's gonna get the reward for. Yep, you are. It is Mirror Entity. So now he has Power Woman could kill the Yeti, or he could shut it and click and not really do much. Argus doesn't really do much. So what do you do here?
I think personally, I would. I mean, you can if you Argus, you go face, right? But it looks like a spare Power Overwhelming and Shard Sun. That way you have 2 3/2s against 1 3/2. I guess not.
Oh, you also get a spare part, so you might get something like a freeze or something.
Yeah, no, get sword and blaze. Okay. I guess the flame imp is going to trade off on the other flame imp, and you're going to be left up with 1/3/2.
Well, yeah, here you go. I think it's probably going to be a Lothar turn.
Yeah.
If it just feels so good. But Xixo, on the other hand, can play a Doomguard into this. Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can't play your Doomguard without losing 2 cards. But again, you kind of can think of Whirling Blades as like half. It's not a real card, right? It's kind of like you can't value it like a real card.
Yeah, like half a card or something. Right?
Exactly. So maybe he's losing like 1.5 cards.
And to be honest, I do like this.
Wow. Sylvanas is super important top deck here.
Right.
Kind of forces a big decision by Xixo to either go all in. Oh,
So
the
wait a
implosion.
minute.
If you implosion, it's gonna steal a 1/1 maybe.
Oh, that is actually huge. That is a
Three.
counter.
It might be a counter. Okay, so you
this
go
is a
face
counter,
first. You go face first with Doomguard, right?
right? And then do you
So
say the
you
Undertaker
attack.
so it kills whatever Sylvanas steals?
I think. Okay, we'll see what happens.
Okay, so it's
Oh.
not the Undertaker that was stolen. It is the.
Oh, it did counter it.
Wow.
Nice.
Implosion is doing a lot of work here, huh?
Implosion has been MVP in every single game so far.
Yeah, just roll
Card is so
force.
strong.
Just it counters Sylvanas. This is just insane.
Counters Sylvanas even.
All right, so you have to ping the Doomguard here, so that's kind
Yeah.
of what you have to do. Oh, you could Nerubian Egg first, and then actually whiff, make the Mirror Entity whiff completely.
Wow, really nice play by Xixo because the Zood might not. I mean, the Mage Zood doesn't have any way to proc the egg or to
Oh
utilize.
wow!
That
Ty's
forces the seed as well.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you can tell like the Echo here wasn't able to do anything because Xixo maintained a semi even board the whole just didn't let Tide stick any minions for the Echo and just constantly clear the board. So the Echo is like a dead card.
Right. So well there you go. Xixo is in the grand finals of the first tournament. At the first tournament ever, he is in the grand finals. So he really is looking for a win. We talked to him yesterday, and he's pretty hungry for it. So yeah, I mean, sweeping games like that, even in the group
Looks so
stage,
strong.
Swept
Exactly.
series, yeah.
This is
Very
his second 3-0, and it's it's actually with a different deck as well. So it tells us that Xixo has multiple decks capable of sweeping his opponents. Really sick.
Right. So yeah, that's the right side of the brackets right now. We are going to be updating the brackets, and when we come back, we'll see what happens with the left brackets with some disconnect issues. We'll keep you updated then, but for now, make sure you stay tuned, and we'll be right back.